Bestever is a tool for media buyers who want to create, analyze, and scale ads more easily. I'm about to dive in with a full review and demo to see how well this tool actually works. If you're searching for quality, highly vetted tools, you'll want access to my must-have SaaS tools for digital entrepreneurs, Notion spreadsheet. I update this on a frequent basis, and you can grab this for free by clicking the link down in the description below. You can grab lifetime access to Bestever on AppSumo starting at $39 for license tier 1. Now, the main difference between tier 1 and the rest of the tiers is the video creation. So you cannot create videos with tier 1. I think for most of us, tier 2 would be perfectly fine unless you want more credits per month to generate more videos. Then you can go for a higher tier. Now, when it comes to integrations, so Bestever integrates with Facebook ads, Google ads, Instagram, LinkedIn, and also Twitter ads. As of this recording, I was only able to connect Meta ads and LinkedIn ads. So I believe the other platforms will be coming shortly. So with Bestever, you can do two main things. You can create ads, and you can analyze your ad performance and do competitive analysis. So for the analysis portion to work, you do need to connect either your Meta Ads account or LinkedIn account. And you can choose which ad account you can connect as well. You can also spy on your competitors and do a competitor analysis. So to add a competitor, you'll just type in their Meta account name here to search, and then you can add them as a competitor. So a few years ago, I was actually running Meta ads for local dental offices and solar professionals. So I did add a solar panel installer as one of the competitors here. Now, this is actually pretty cool. So it tells you the type of audience the ads are targeting. So for this company, they are mainly targeting a warm audience. And when it comes to the campaign type, most of their campaigns are lead campaigns, followed by conversion campaigns, and they do have one awareness campaign. And most of their creatives are actually video. Now, this is important to know because it tells you at a high level what their overall strategy is. And then you can scroll down to view the actual creatives right over here. And as you can see, they are running tons of Meta ads. I really like how they tag the creatives as well. So you can see these are infographics. They're running a handful of short form videos, including a long form video. They even are running a UGC related ads as well. So really cool to see the types of creatives your competitors are running very quickly. And if you want to preview any creatives, you can just click on it to take a look at the creatives like this. Now, one thing I wish they showed was the ad text, the headline, and also the call to action. Now, these are helpful, but again, I wish they showed everything, because if you go to the Meta Ads library, you can see all of the ads that they are running, including the ad text, the headline, the URL, and also the call to action button. And you can even click into the ad to see where it takes you. So right now, this competitors view is mainly just to look at the images and also the videos that your competitors are running, so you can get a better feel for what they are doing and gather some ideas that you can use for your own ads. So right now I am in this ad account, but you can click into any other Meta ad account if you want to. If I go into this dentist ad account, everything changes. So if I go back to my competitors, this is one of my dental competitors, and you can take a look at high-level metrics and all of the ads that they are running as well. Now, one of the most valuable things is this report right here. They give you an entire advertising strategy summary. So they list out 3 important key messaging themes. So the ads talk about eliminating the middleman, also talk about instant pricings, transparency, and also cost savings and incentives if they install their solar panels right now. They also explain the campaign structure. So this competitor is primarily focused on lead generation, which is accurate because there are about 40 ads that are lead generation campaigns. And the audience targeting is balanced, and they heavily rely on video content. They are also running ads across Facebook, Instagram, the Audience Network, and Messenger, which I think is pretty accurate because if you go to the Meta Ads library, you can see the exact platforms that they are running their ads on, and it is accurate. They also mentioned threads as well, and there's also the call to action types that they are using. And I think this is the most important part of this entire report because they give you action items based on competitor strategy. So they say to develop messaging that directly counters their no salesperson approach by highlighting the value of expert consultation in the solar buying process. And they suggest to create transparent pricing tools that match their instant quote offering, and they want us to test video heavy creative mix similar to the competitor, but with differentiated messaging that addresses potential concerns about DIY solar installation. So these are the golden nuggets that you can run with when you brainstorm and create ads for your own business or for your clients. They will also give you a link that you can share with your clients. So they will be able to see this entire competitive analysis report, which will make your communication, your client collaboration, I think, much more effective. You can also chat with this tool as well. So you can ask their data analyst or ask their creative analyst about basically anything you want. So let's click on Ask Data Analyst. And since you've connected your Meta Ads account or LinkedIn account, you could ask any question you want about that data, okay? So for example, I can ask, which ad had the best CTR in 2023? And here we go. So it said the ad with the best CTR in 2023 was this one with a CTR of 2.18%. And this is the detailed analysis. It lists out the top performing ads by CTR. So these are the name of the ads that I actually created here. And then it lists out the CTR percent, including the total impressions. And these two sections are the golden nuggets because the first one shows you the key findings. So this ad used the call to action, secure your free solar quote in just 1 minute, which appears to be more effective than the standard, get your free solar estimate in 60 seconds. So a really nice key finding that it pulled, and the AI provided us with 4 recommended actions. So it says we should expand the reach for this ad creative as it clearly resonates with the audience despite its limited exposure. It says we need to test this call to action across more campaigns, and it wants us to develop more creatives that address inflation concerns, building on what's working for the best performing ad. And it also says to evaluate the male scream creative approach for broader implementation. So for one of the ads, I added like a quick 2-second male scream just to create that hook when people are scrolling on Facebook and they hear that scream. So I actually really like these recommended actions and key findings. And again, you can share this performance analysis with your clients. If you show them this report, you will look really smart and very action oriented. So I think this will definitely improve your client relations and also encourage you guys to work together to build even better ads that will increase performance. So I really like how the data analyst answers basically any question you want. Bestever will analyze all of your data and generate reports for you. So these are the 7 predefined reports. So you could view the top performing creatives, best top of funnel creatives, bottom of funnel creatives, attention hooking creatives, so on and so forth. You can also create a report from scratch. So you can generate a data report or a creative report and change, the date range, the metric, the creative element you wanted to analyze, or for the data, the metrics you wanted to analyze, groupings, and you can add additional filters as well. Let's click on this one, top performing creatives. So you can specify the date range as well for these reports. So the last time I was working with this specific solar client was back in 2023. So I had it analyzed between September through December of 2023, and you could see the performance analysis for that specific date range. Now, this is a ROAS performance analysis, so I think this is better tailored to e-commerce websites, or if you've tied a conversion amount inside meta ads. But since for this solar client, it was mainly lead generation, so there was no amount tied to a conversion. So you'll notice that the ROAS is basically 0 for all of these. But if you were selling something, if you were an e-commerce client, I think this purchase ROAS performance analysis would definitely be more helpful than like a lead gen client. So they give you the purchase ROAS performance breakdown. They give you a list of action items and critical next steps. And then these are the ads that it analyzed. So the ROAS is 0, and then you can see the specific spend for each one of these ads. You can also sort by the ROAS and also the spend amount at the bottom right here. Now, I'm not exactly sure why they are tagging these and showing these as images, because these actually are videos. Not sure if there might be a bug or if it's just crawling it incorrectly, but these actually should be videos. So when you open them, you could see the headline and the ad text. Now, unfortunately, it's not formatted accurately. Now, on the ad performance, you could view the trend right here in terms of the ROAS and the spend on basically like a month-to-month basis. And you could view the metrics. So how many impressions, what's the CTR like, CPC, clicks, and the total spend, and any features you've enabled for this ad. So I think this AI response is excellent, and you can share it when you are reviewing your monthly reporting with your clients. And personally, for me, when I was reviewing the monthly reporting for all of my Facebook ads clients or my SEO clients, it was always hard for me to figure out what exactly I should be saying in terms of like the summary and next steps. But using the Bestever AI to basically do all of that for me just makes things so much easier and less stressful. They recently implemented the inspirations report as well. So you could basically take a look at all types of creatives across the Meta platform. Let's search for maybe solar panels here. Now there's only one, and it's from Starlink. I wish they had more. Let's just do solar. Yeah, the same one ad. Let's try a different niche. Let's just say dental implants. And these are all of the dental implants related ads. Now, they aren't actually dental implants. I would think maybe some of them are, maybe this one here, but most of them are different types of products. So you see a couple from Hims, Thesis. So basically health related ads. So it's nice to see that they filtered like the health related ones, but unfortunately there's not much that are dental implant specific. I'm also noticing that these ads are coming from pretty well established large companies. So Hims, Thesis, Seed, and many of these companies are spending thousands upon millions of dollars a month in ad spend. And I'm not exactly sure what the goal for these ads are. I highly doubt all of these are direct response or conversion focused. I'm assuming many of these ads are designed for just mainly driving up impressions, which for local businesses, I don't think the goal pushing your ad out to as many people as possible. I think the main goal for small local businesses, mid-sized businesses would be more conversion focused. So just keep that in mind when taking a look at these inspirations. I probably wouldn't follow exactly any of these, but regardless, this does give you a nice overview of related ads or any ads in general. And you could use some of the design styles that these companies are using for your own ads, right? Like this one is kind of like a before and after. This is perfect for dental implants, right? And if you want to kind of create a similar ad, you can click on create a similar ad, and it'll take you into this composer, and then it adds that ad as a style reference. So you can upload reference ads or creatives right here, and the AI will analyze their visual style, composition, and design elements to inspire your new creative. So we are right now in the create section. So we have our compositions here. So basically a composition is essentially you compiling all of these elements, okay? So the style reference, featuring images, additional insights from your report, aspect ratio, duration of the video, so on and so forth. And then with all of this information, it'll compose either a video ad, catalog ad, LinkedIn image, or LinkedIn image post. And your ads will be listed under the image creatives or video creatives. So earlier today, I did create a video for this old solar client. Now, before I show you how to create an ad, I want to show you this brands section. So you add your brand name and then the URL, and Bestever will crawl that website and then automatically fill this entire form in. Of course, you can manually add this information yourself, but it's nice that they do it for you. So they automatically crawl the website and provide you with the brand description. Now, this products is obviously for products, so e-commerce websites. But since this website is basically a solar panel provider, it's not e-commerce, so there are no products listed out here. It pulled the logos, the image assets from the website, and also all of the colors. So after you have Bestever crawl your company's website and come up with this entire brand, then you can go into compositions to create your image or video ads. So I'm gonna click on compose, and now we need to basically fill out this entire form. But instead of filling out this form, I actually want to go back to, I believe it was this one, so the before and after. And maybe what we could do is create an image ad of maybe like a mom before her solar panels. She's maybe like stressing about her electric bill. And then after the solar panels are installed, she's super happy with her family and she's saving a lot of money. Let's see if that will look good. Let's see what Bestever can do with this kind of like before and after. I know this is like kind of like an implant, dental implant ad or image, health image. Let's see if we can use this for solar panels. So I'm not exactly sure if this is going to work, but let's try it out. So under about, I said a mom is frustrated and stressed out because of her high electric bills, but after she installed solar panels on her home in Honolulu, she started saving 30% in electric bills every month. So now she is happy that she can use her money for her family and other experiences. Now for targeting, we can choose which audience personas to target with your creative. To create or edit personas, visit your brand settings. So if we click here, we could see a list of automatically created audience personas, okay? Because we already created a brand, so it analyzed the website and all of the information that we gave it, and it automatically created these audience personas. So we could see here cost-conscious homeowner in Honolulu, eco-friendly family with young kids, small business owner in Honolulu, retired veteran, tech-savvy young professional. Now I'm taking a look at all of these and these are pretty accurate. These all really make sense. I think the cost-conscious homeowner makes the most sense for what we want. So this one, they're worrying about rising electricity bills that make it hard to afford monthly expenses and checks energy usage apps every morning, so on and so forth. So let's select this audience persona. So now it's added right over here. And then we added that style reference. And then for featuring, we could choose different brand assets to include in the content. So let's, add the logo, maybe this. Let's do these 3 solar panel images. We can also add insights from our performance reports to inform the creative strategy. So let's do that right now. Add insights from, so this is the report that we had it run. So that's why this is the one that is showing. So I'm gonna click on add insights here. And for aspect ratio, let's do square because the reference is a square as well. And under more, we can add additional information to include in the content. I'm gonna leave this as blank and let's see what the AI comes up with the information that we have right over here. Now I'm gonna click on go. Okay, so it generated 4 image ads for us with that before and after style. I kind of like this one right here. So the left says high electric bills, and then, the lady's kind of looking very stressed out. And on the right, she's with her thumbs up, smiling, and it says saving 30% every month, and they're using the images that we included. So not too bad. I probably would massage and ask the AI to edit this. So maybe on the left-hand side, I would have her maybe holding a electric bill. And then on the right-hand side, I would have her holding an electric bill with like an arrow, green arrow going down or something like that, or maybe with her family. But at first pass, it's, pretty decent considering this is coming from a health-related image, okay? So we can preview this full screen, we can download it and then upload it into Meta to run this image. We can also edit it in Canvas. So this is kind of like a mini Canva. So let's see, this is pretty cool. So we can drag the text. This one doesn't look too centered, so I'm gonna make it more centered. So I really like how you can move all of the different elements that the AI generated. So maybe we don't even need the AI to recreate the ad. I could basically add like a bill that she's kind of looking at, and then on the right-hand side, I could add another bill with the green arrow going down, something like that, to tweak it exactly how I want to. You can change the font style, the color. You can even add additional images, add additional text. Now, unfortunately, we cannot move other elements. It looks like it's only the text that we could move, and also this kind of like whole background, which is one entire image. So just keep that in mind. Now, I want to show you a video that I generated earlier. So to create the video, it's exactly the same process, okay? So you would click on generate and then select video ad. Now with the video ad, you can write your own or generate from AI the concept. So when you click generate video concepts with AI, it'll show you a list of concepts that you can choose from. This one sounds really engaging. So the morning bill shock. So every morning I check my energy app and wince. Then I installed solar panels, and now, they're happy. So you can select the concept and then fill out this entire form the same as the image. The other difference is the duration. So you can choose between 5 seconds up to a 30-second video. And then you also can choose an actor. I already created this actor. I named him James. So to create an actor, we can describe that actor. So you can say something like, 40-year-old woman. And here we go. So Bestever generated 5 options for us. Now these look pretty good. The quality looks good. The background, the facial features look good as well. I think this one is my favorite, and also this last one is my favorite as well because she's, inside a home. And then the first one, I believe she is inside a home as well, or an office building. You can also update her appearance, give her a name. So I can call her Jessica, and then you can also give her a voice. So the AI automatically gave her a full of life and adventure millennium mom voice. Let's preview that.
Hey, I'm Heather. I love exploring. Are you ready for an adventure? Let's do it.
You can also view all of these other voices as well. So woman from Florida for casual conversations, friendly, confident, conversational female, calm professional, polished. There's also other voices, so like younger sounding voices. So once you like your actor, you just click on save. So now I have 2 actors I can use in the video ads, right? So Jessica and James. So let me go into James. So now he is selected. So then I would, just continue filling out this form. I can add additional information if I want to, then click on go. Now let me go back and show you the ad that I generated with that James AI actor. So it generated all of these scenes for our 30-second video. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scenes, okay? So this is our storyboard. So the first scene is the hook. So this is the prompt. So creator stands in a bright kitchen holding a thick electricity bill and speaking directly to the camera. So the actor says, my electric bill hit $400 last summer. I panicked and started searching options. So you can see the used assets and then the scene preview. And then the next scene is about the problem. The next one is the solution, 2 benefits, and the call to action. So all of this was automatically created by the AI using the assets that I gave it. Now, all of these prompts were generated by the AI, including the script. So you can go in here and edit each one of these scenes to make it look and say exactly what you want. And also a really cool thing that I noticed was for the images, I believe the AI expanded the images. So as you can see here, this image just shows you this portion of the house, But for the scene preview, it actually expands that entire image and then the video is slowly moving in. So if I go to the website here of the business's website. So I think it's pulling from this image and I don't think it shows that zoomed out view. Also the same for these other images as well. It looks like AI generated kind of like a more zoomed out expanded view and then it turned these static images into video. So I think that's really cool. So after you edit each scene in your storyboard, you can go to edit video or you can share the storyboard with your client. Now let's go to edit video. And now we are in this Canva-like layout right here. So these are the 4 scenes you can see. You can manually edit these further by, changing the shape, even cropping or trimming the video, adjusting the volume. You can change or add a stroke, change the animation, do additional visual adjustments, so on and so forth. We can also manually switch out videos here as well. Add audio, add background music to make it more engaging. You can also manually create captions or import a file. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it generates captions automatically. You can add additional images, add additional text, also add some shapes. And once you've made all of your edits, you can save it and you can export the video and then upload it into your Meta Ads or LinkedIn Ads account and run this ad. Now let me play this full video, 30-second video for you.
My electric bill hit $400 last summer. I panicked and started searching options. Every morning at 7:15, I checked that app and watched the numbers spike higher. Then PV Tech showed me these panels. Install cost fit my $5,000 budget, no surprise fees. Now the meter runs backward at noon and my monthly payment dropped by 30%. Instead of stressing, I planned beach days. Energy independence feels amazing here in Honolulu. Want lower bills too? Tap below, get your free solar estimate from PV Tech today.
So this CTA scene definitely needs improvement. And you can tell that it is AI generated, especially the actor scenes, but it's actually still very good. I love how the camera kind of pans and zooms in. You can see the background moving. So I love the animation of these videos and also these static images that are turned into videos. This stock video does look AI generated. You could see the text is a different language or AI generated text. But regardless, it still does get the message across, okay? I do like the story, the script, everything. And this definitely, I think, could perform very well, on Facebook or Instagram. So regarding the length of the AI generated videos, the max is 30 seconds. But the founder said that the team is possibly going to implement longer clips by the end of the week. So that's really great. So if you want longer than 30 seconds AI generated videos, it looks like that will be an option really, really soon. I'm also really excited about their roadmap as well. So there will be a better editing suite, better quality videos, expanded bulk product video generation. This is great if you want to test multiple videos at once. Also, if you are an e-commerce website and you're selling different SKUs, different products, this could be a great feature that you can use in the future. Automated workflows, improved UI UX, and automatic creative generation, 100 plus variants. I think this tool will be very great if you want to run tons and tons of ads at once, test out different variations to see what works. Now, with that said, I think this tool is perfect if you have a pretty substantial budget, right? Like if you are spending at least maybe $5,000 a month on ads where you can test, hundreds of plus variants. But if you are spending under $1,000, this might not be as beneficial unless you want to generate creatives just for organic posting. That's possible as well, right? You don't necessarily need to run these creatives as ads, but you could post them organically. And also the inspirations section, right? You could take a look at all of these creatives and create organic posts as well.